Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
He's out. 3.
So stepping in is Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
I go.
Watney is there to put it away for out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Batting second.
Striding in for Houston, Garrett Stubbs. First pitch on its way. 4-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Into the box, Miles Strong. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Number 12.
Come on now.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. Now to bat, number 4. He went deep in the contest last night.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Batting fifth. The catcher,
Corey Lee digging in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Batting 6. The third baseman.
Stepping in now for Yudis Nova. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd.
Here we go, guys. Here we got 2. Yeah.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We play 2 full. The Rangers lead it 2-0. Next up is Luis Camposano. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on the way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here is Michael Hermosillo.
Batting 8. The right fielder, Michael Hermosillo.
First delivery to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
We got one, Ian. We got one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And now here is Chase Strunk. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brandon Nimmo is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Nimmo.
All right, come on now.
Now the first pitch.
Nope.
A
That's
ball and no strikes.
Hey, no one down here.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. One and two.
One ball, two
Yeah, guys,
strikes.
he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
The left fielder, number 11, Garrett. Stop.
In now, Garrett Stubbs. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
2 balls.
Lays
one
off
strike.
the slider that time. 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 2-1. Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Miles Straw. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Struck out in his first at bat.
Hey, let's go right here.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-0. Stepping in, number 4. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-1, here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Now it'll be Corey Lee looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
1-1.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Now it'll be Corey Lee looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in next, Preyudis Nova comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ballgame. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 2 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Luis Campusano.
The first baseman, Luis.
And now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
No outs here, fellas. Hey, come on, big guy. You need a strikeout.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Michael Hermosillo.
The right fielder.
This is foul right side. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Here we go.
Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Up next to you, the second baseman.
At the plate now, Chase Strumpf. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Shiner ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the pitch.
Nimmo.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball. Get out. 1-1.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
The left fielder, number 11, Garrett Stubbs.
To the plate now, Garrett Stubbs. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Easy out, plays it first.
The 0-1.
Nope.
Yeah, that looked like a
1-1.
strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
One out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
The batter, number 12.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Standing in now, Miles Straw. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Two down here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, number 4.
Get ahead, stay ahead, right here.
First offering. Number 4 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Looking to send him packing again. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now batting, the catcher, Corey Lee.
One down, one down.
Into the box, Corey Lee. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Next, here is Freyudis Nova. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
0-2.
Hey now, we've got 2.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Astros go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So now into the box is Luis Camposano, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, we got no one.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now batting.
In now,
right fielder,
Michael Hermosillo.
Michael.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Plays it first here.
Hey, we got one down here, one down.
The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss.
No
Strike
ball,
2.
strikes.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, plays it one now.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Astros, no runs on